Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead, and time for another canning video. This one is to go along with the collaboration March Canning Madness over at Cosmopolitan Cornbread. Sorry, Constance. Didn't mean to say that wrong. So I was looking through recipes that I thought that I wanted to try, and I found one for pineapple jam, and it looked really, really good. And then I happened to find a video from Homestead Heart. I just absolutely love her. And so I'm going to follow more along with her directions than what I've seen online. So I am going to use crushed pineapple, not fresh, and I'm going to measure how much I got. I'm going to use 3 full jars, cans, 20-ounce cans. So there's 4 cups. And I'd call that 5. Well, 4 3/4 actually. Now, if you're using canned, drain the juice out of like 1.5 of them, because you're not going to need that much liquid. So, this one is going to be so simple and so easy. But me and Tom were actually thinking about stuff that we could make with it, you know, or what we could use it for, because he's like, well, that's going to be kind of sweet and whatever. And I'm like, yeah. And then I got to thinking of the ideas we could use, and actually one of them we're going to use on Sunday for breakfast. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So now you're going to use equal parts sugar. You don't need to use any clear gel or any of that stuff. So we're going to use 4 3/4 cups of sugar. I know that seems like a lot, but honestly, your jellies at the store and jams, same thing. It's mostly sugar. So 4 3/4. I found something else last night online that I want to can. I'm so excited. I bought the veggie for it, and I cannot wait to try it. I'm so excited. Something Tom's not a big fan of, but I am. And after taking all those antibiotics, I want to try to get my gut health back in order. So anything that, you know, has been, that you get that's pickled is good for your gut health. So now what you're going to do is you're going to bring that, whoops, how about if I did the right burner? You want to get that to boiling. And then once it does, you're going to cook it. And it says it could take up to 20 minutes because you're letting the fruit use its own pectin. And if you get, you know, if you get your crushed pineapple, make sure it says in its juice, not in, you know, made up juice, because then that's going to be way too sugary and you don't want to do that. So I wanted to show you guys something else I got today. I was going to go to that penny sale and they didn't have anything. But there was a notebook I seen the other day that I wanted to start writing my recipes down for my cookbook. And I found this one. Endless Possibilities. And that's what we talked about last Thursday for Thankful Thursday. So I thought, you know what? That's wonderful. Now I have my steam canner out. This is a water bath recipe. And once I'm like maybe 10 minutes into cooking this, then I'll start that on low so that it can get hot, because everything is going to be hot, hot, and hot. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I've got to heat up my jars as well. And I'll get those put in the oven and on 200 degrees and get those heated up too. So I'll be back in just a few minutes and we'll proceed on. Alright, so there's the first 10 minutes. And you see it's not quite thick yet. You gotta we'll probably have to go the 15 to 20 minutes altogether. With pectin, you basically gotta cook it out. The juices, and cook them down so that they'll thicken up enough for jelly. Doesn't that look beautiful? Alrighty. I'll bring you back when it's down to 5 minutes and see how it looks then. Alright, so now this is 15 minutes in. And if you notice, it's still not thick, but if you look along the side here, that's how much it's cooked down already. You see the mark there? So it is working, and it's cooking down. I do have my water bather starting to heat up. I have my jars in the oven so they can get nice and hot. Excuse me, guys. So now it's just a matter of waiting it out and cooking it down. Alright, so if you do use your canned pineapple and you're going to triple the batch like I did, drain the juice out of 2 of them, because I had to end up cooking mine down for 30 minutes, and let's hope it thickens. I think it will, but it does take longer with the more juice that you have. So I'm going to grab 2 jars out at a time. I'm not sure how much that it'll make. I have to use my odd shaped ones because these are all the half pints I have. So, yeah. I'm running out of them and I need to get more. So, you see my little bunnies here? That's actually from Alfred last year. And so I pulled them out and we're going to start using those. And we're going to just spoon that right in there. And you can go up to like a 1/4 inch head space. If it doesn't thicken up all the way like I want it to, that'll be fine too, because actually what I want to make it with, that would be fine. Beautiful. Now make sure, even with this, you debubble them. It's just liquid, so you know it's not going to be anything bad or nothing. But make sure you still debubble them. And then you want to wash those rims off, because if they get all that sugar in them, believe me, your seal won't seal. And then we want to put our lids on. And our rings on. We want to do these fingertip tight. And they're scorching hot, so but look at that, isn't that beautiful? Alright, let me fill all these jars up. My steam canner is all warmed up and ready to go, and that's actually the main prize, is a steam canner. So make sure you watch all of her videos and comment in all of them and get a chance to win a steam canner. So let me get these filled up and I'll be right back. Alright, so I filled 2.5 pints and 3 pints, and then I had a 1/2 pint left, well, 3/4. And I'm going to still can that one because I'll use that one on Sunday. So now with your steam canner, you want to make sure, if you have the Concord like I do, you have the little vent hole right here facing out. And what you want to do is, before you start your timer, make sure that's got a full steam coming out before you start that timer. Alright, got the dishes done while I was waiting. Now it's doing the complete steam. So we're going to set our timer for 10 minutes. On Homestead Heart, she did say 5 minutes, but on the other ones I seen 10. So I'm just going to run it at 10. She was probably right at 5, but I just want to make sure, and I'm going to run it at 10. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos from mine, as well as all the other people that are contributing videos and looking at the list and watching them and commenting them. And I think it's great. I think it's great that she invites everybody, because like we've talked about before, because I have done Rebel canning, I don't get to play with the other big girls because I'm dangerous and want to kill my people off, but that's not true. But anyway, she lets everybody in. So if you're a channel and you love canning, you know, go ahead and put your video on there. It'd be hashtag March Canning Madness at Cornbread, Cosmopolitan Cornbread. And she is awesome, and she'll add you to the list. And then as a contributor, you also have the opportunity to win 2 cases of canning jars, which us canners, we know we can use those all the time. So, believe me, I know I'm out of half pints. And the next thing I want to can is in half pints. So, we'll see how that works. So, I'll be back when these are done. I think it's going to turn out beautifully. So there we go. Isn't that beautiful? They were popping like crazy coming right out of the canner. I think they've already sealed, actually. So you will see me use one of them and that partial one on Sunday for a breakfast. Curious what it'll be. You'll have to watch on Sunday. But look, even there, you can see how it's still cooking. See that inside? You guys, if you don't can, I'm telling you, I did it when I was younger with my grandma, just fruit. And I'm really glad I got back into it almost 4 years ago. To me, it's so relaxing doing even the prep, and just knowing that, like, most of my jars are used. I have a whole bunch of new ones too, but, you know, you wonder what food has been in them before and what they fed their family. And each and every one of these jars are to be to feed my family. I know it's just jelly and it's silly, but my family will enjoy the fruits of my labor, and I know exactly what I've put into them. So, not to get mushy, but you guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing. And check out the other videos.